I thought it might be helpful for those looking for some ideas about training for me to take you through my training week and how I'm planning it today. So it's going to be a really quick video. I'm not going to go through every single activity, but I will go through more or less the training idea, the focus, and then also one specific activity that I'm probably most excited about to try with the specific constraints and conditions that I have in place. So we're currently in a slight preseason in this winter period where we're only training. There's no current game, so it's primarily training. We have two main training days, and then a Saturday, more of a futsal kind of day. So they'll go through their pre-activation that includes some dynamic activations, some band work, running activation, and some individual ball work. This is all before we start. As players arrive, they'll do a 4v4 small-sided game. They'll do that. That's their time to play, their time to try without me there in the environment. Then there'll be a 7v7 3-zone positional game, which looks somewhat like that. And then the one I'm most excited to try is this 7 versus 6 build-up game. This is something that I want to emphasize or help players with in being able to build up and play through the center. There's a lot of research and a lot of stats that show that if teams can consistently play through a block, they're more likely to have success in creating chances rather than playing around a block. So if we can get really good and comfortable in playing through the block and being able to create appropriate angles and distances and most importantly keep the ball and find passes where we're creating space for our teammates, then we're more likely to create chances from that. So here is the game. Let me show it big here. So you can see that it is it's in this central area. We'll start with a goalkeeper to start as a goal kick, and these two center backs through the midfield, and then a withdrawn forward. The objective of the game is either to dribble into this central end zone, or score in either of these two passing goals. The only restriction for the defending team is that their wide players have to start from this wide starting position, kind of mimicking having players forcing our team to have to play through the middle. And from here, it's just observe, see what happens. The main reason that I wanted to have this end zone to dribble into is because we have this withdrawn forward, or I'm encouraging this withdrawn forward. It's how can we, there will be no passing option there unless obviously we have some movement in behind, but how can we arrive to that space with the ball in possession, dribbling forward? And then these passing goals kind of representing wide players like a 7-11 receiving the ball in like a half space wide channel. From here, some of the possible constraints that I may use. The one I'll definitely use here is game restarts with a long ball. So all the players will basically start in their own half. I'll play a long ball in, or another player will play a long ball in. It's basically, can our back line chase the ball down and then get into a shape where they're looking to build out, and then same thing applies, play in this central zone. The other one is me helping the defensive team with their strategy, either having them man mark, having them force wide, having them force towards the center to provoke different attacking behaviors. And from there, it's really just observe the attacking player's behaviors and see if I can align attention towards the main team intention to try to create positional advantages, even in this slight numerical advantage, 7 versus 6 if you include the goalkeeper. And then more importantly, their decision making around their individual intentions, and hopefully their execution is implied there. All right, so hopefully this was helpful, and see you next time.